Hello, welcome to Buckman's Model Mania. You can see from this video, and fortunately I'm doing a video a day so that it shouldn't be too bad, but the next several videos it looks like are going to be really short videos. Today I'm going to be working on stage 6 of Optimus Prime. Let me go ahead and get the parts out, and since, like I said, these are ending up being really short videos, I am not going to cut away while I get the parts out. Let's see, we have MP screws and IP screws, so let me get the correct container. And I know that I'm padding my runtime by staying on. Are those IP? Interesting, silver IP screws, so I won't put those in there right now. I will put the MP screws in. I'm sure the silver screws are going to be visible, and that's why they're silver rather than black. So there's those. I'll just dump the IP screws here on the table. Let me put one away because there's always a spare. Then I'll put those screws away. Let me get out the fender, which is nicely painted. I mean, it looks really nice. It actually looks awesome in the camera view. I'm looking at it. The shine is not near as high as it is on the camera, but it still looks pretty good. And then we've got parts of the wheel assembly. So we get the instructions open. Right fender, right foot middle rim, hubcap, and screws. Interestingly, the IP screws in the parts callout look like they are black rather than silver right there. Maybe you can't really tell. So first thing it has you do is take this part from issue 5 and line it up with these 4 lugs here. These 4 tabs are going to line up. There's nothing else differentiating them. They're going to go on here like that. And the 4 IP screws, like I said, they probably will be visible. Even if they aren't, they're going into a silver part, which silver screws make a lot more sense than the black screws there. And as usual, I'm just getting them all started before I tighten them all the way down. By the way, it is really humid here today. It's not so bad temperature wise. Yesterday it was over 100. Today it's only going to be around 88, but it's raining, and so it is really, really muggy. Let's see if that screw's fighting with me, not wanting to go in. So let me tighten these down. And the key thing is with screws like this, make sure you don't over tighten them if you do this, because you don't want to strip the screws out. And it's a whole lot easier on the plastic than it is on the metal screws going into metal. So, okay. Interesting that because I even mentioned this in the last video, not sure why they didn't have me put the tire on first. It would have been a lot easier, although this is similar to like a Revell kit where the tire actually pops on there pretty easy. It's not like a part work car where the tires are really hard to get on. Okay, so once that's on there, I'm just looking. There's 4 posts here. I'm just looking where they're supposed to go. Okay. They go on back here. I'm going to line up. Interesting that 2 of the holes go all the way through, 2 of them do not. They're not appearing to line up the way they should. Okay, there we go. me see if I can pop it back off. So the holes on here are hex head, and based on the fact that 2 come through, I'm guessing that somehow that is going to be part of how the wheel and tire assembly will attach to the leg. It's supposed to look like that, and you can still see the silver screws on this side. And these 2 lugs up right here are so that the fender can attach, and it just, these holes here, the holes, 2 holes there are going to fit over these 2 lugs, and they're a little bit snug. Might have to, let's see, 2 holes, and press until they click into place, and then fix them in place with the MP screws. It's a little bit fiddly, so I'm going to pause the camera here so I can work with this a little bit. Might have to do some sanding. I'll be right back. Okay, did not have to actually sand them. What I did though is I took my scalpel here and took just a really, really thin layer off the inside of each of these, so that now they'll pop on just like they're supposed to. And that's not to be unexpected, because they machine these parts without paint, and you never have an exact thickness of paint. So, you know, the paint may have been a little bit thicker than they expected, which is what caused it to be a little bit of pain to actually get it to go on. Get this one started, and then get the second one started. And tighten them all the way down. Once it's tightened down, let's see. Always check, I don't like my parts shifting a whole lot. And that is that wheel attached to the fender, and that's actually all there is to do in this stage. So, hope you're enjoying this. Hope you're enjoying this series of videos. Hope you, if you do, like, subscribe, leave comments. Come on over to Hobby Time Modelers on both Facebook, YouTube, and Discord. Links are in the description. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will talk to you on the next video.